Coming Clubbers, and today we got some Eustass. Old men in anime are menacing. That's smart. Because there's a strong, wise, pervy, a mix of all three, a mix of two of those things. You get the point. Cause hey, you know the slogan. Fear the old man in a profession where men die young, alright? Because that means they know something you don't, alright? Top G it is, right? Enough yapping. Let's get into
like
the
a plot. There's nothing like a plot twist. Like when you find out the funny old anime man really became.
Hey, shout out Netero. He a dog for real.
Catching them fades off stream. I'm talking rolling niggas into Bakugans. Or just like me, you think I'm a normal guy from Oregon, but you can't spell Oregon without Gooner. Look at.
What did he say?
What was the point? You know what?
These nice gentlemen, I bet you thought they'd never, and I mean never, pull out a stick on a man in a wheelchair and assassinate him. The average old man in anime be looking all nice and sweet. Tell us how to get to the action, bruh. They be having powers of unknown origin, so let's talk about it. Like my son Garp, he old, but he low.
Okay, before we get into this, well, we're gonna get into it. I don't watch One Piece. Like, I know what's going on because I watch reviews about episodes as they come out. But I myself don't really watch One Piece, so I know what's going on, but I really don't know too much. So anything he might say with any like One Piece old man, do not expect me to know what he's talking about, because I'm gonna be just as surprised as somebody else.
He tough too. Do y'all know why Dragon got that tattoo? Garp kicked a stamp on that nigga face with the red bottoms on. All because he was talking back too. Or maybe Garp just trying too hard to show off the red bottoms, I really don't know. But when Garp first pulled up to Water 7, he had dudes lining up out his way immediately. They was avoiding this nigga like he watches My Hero Academia and plays Valorant on his off days.
Damn. For any My Hero Academia and Valorant player, my condolences, because he bro just cooked y'all for no reason. He just fried y'all for no reason. Also, why does he got a dog on his head? Like girl, like we know you got a dog in you, but
he just gonna ease past their security via grabbing them by their scalp and pushing their skull out of his way. He's the first white person to get through a crowd without saying, let me just squeeze right past it real quick. My man walked up all the way to the side of the trap and blew a hole in it with his fist, bro. Is he for real? I know the Frankie brothers couldn't believe this.
On crib, who the on 6-0? Who the do some like that? Dead homies. On 6-0.
Tommy Tough Knuckles over here punching down walls with his bare hands, but he's seen the ops and speed blitz all the Straw Hats in an instant. Hit that boy with the wake your ass up. I got hit with this a few times, okay? When I was younger, okay, I had to get up for church, bro. But broski had the
can't relate. Look, bro, I be hearing all these stories of people who had to wake up early to go to church. I can't relate. Like, I've gone to church before, but like I've never really been forced to go, and when I did, it was kind of boring for real. But I didn't really care.
Building, dancing, shaking cake, had the building twerking for the beating going on inside. Bro getting hit with a Spider-Man combo. I can't even speak on this. Look at his forehead though. That shit just kept on expanding. Hey. Next thing you know, he's gonna be Somalian. Then it's gonna be over. Luffy tried to dip. Then we heard bro on the megaphone talking crazy.
What are you jacking? I'm gonna tell them. What you jacking?
Them boys is looking back in disbelief as he bounced the cannon off his hands before throwing it, nearly blowing up his grandson. Brody was chucking him double hands with 2 racks like he's at a 3-point competition. Then he pulled this out, and to be honest,
what did... Oh, okay. All right, hey, bro, I surrender. Cause what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Big ass ball and chain, bro. What queso level wrecking ball, bro?
I don't even understand where the hell he was keeping this at.
Right?
Bro caught
How's
the chain
boat
chomp and now he's throwing it? Basically threw a whole meteor at Luffy, but it's still not as crazy as when he slid for Kobe. This man Garp was in the sky talking about some who wants some smoke, then leaped off the ship looking like a meteor. Buddy was falling down, turning the sky into a galaxy behind it. When he went down, the whole city was destroyed. But tell me why Blackbeard living in the Fortnite desert war zone. Bro was hitting all them licks just to be living like a single mom. Then bro just touched down in Blackbeard's section, getting ready to fade up Prime Aokiji. Garp is definitely a top 10 old head of anime. But I have to mention the 5 elders. They're literally called the 5 elders. When we first seen the One Piece 5 elders, we weren't even allowed to see their faces. When you see somebody with a silhouette, you know they mad at evil, looking like we haven't even unlocked their character yet.
Okay, listen. I've heard that joke so many times, but it's still funny. It's still a good joke, right? I've heard it a lot, but it's still a good joke. I guess it's because it's not overused. Like it's still like easy to hear somebody say it, but it's not heard that much to where it's like, okay, it's corny now type beat.
When we finally see them, it's a bunch of old dudes living on 1 HP. So I'm not gonna lie, I was not respecting their game. I could probably sneeze on them and they fall over like a domino. Cobra must have thought the same thing, pulling up on them with no security. But when I seen them moving 5 deep in their best outfits, looking too fresh, bruh, they finna aura farm right here. Cobra said, "Hey, so like, what does the D stand for?"
Oh, the D? You wanna know what the D stand for? Hey, the D stand for this stick, nigga.
That was good. That was good. This stick. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna use that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna definitely use that. That's hilarious.
Upped it on him, bruh. Almost dumped the whole clip on bro. And he's in a wheelchair. Come on, y'all. Sabo had to pull up trying to save Cobra, but it turns out they was all some demons literally. He tried to run off and they hit this nigga with a hollow tip right in his back. I mean, they was acting straight up ridiculous once big homie Emu pulled up. They was out here dropping tactical airstrikes together. Had Sabo telling his story like some type of survivor. Y'all like 60 or like 90, bro. Why don't y'all go golfing or something, bro? Or go complain all day. That's how old people do anyways. Remember when Luffy kidnapped a homie and he was talking crazy after that?
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up!
Now, see, I kind of know what's going on here. I seen people talking about it. Saturn indeed pulled up, and bro, the fact that they can't die or like, at least in a way we don't know of yet, that's some ball, bro. Cause Luffy putting the beat. Luffy has been putting the beats on these 5 idiots. Straight beats. Him and the Giant, straight beaters on the Giants. But since they can't really die by normal means, like they had to just go. Man, that's some plot, bro.
To be honest, I thought they was gonna fold immediately after until I heard this.
Man, you don't deserve to live no more, bro. I hope you die. On God.
And he was not lying either. Saturn really about his fades. This nigga started pulling up and the sky turned gray. Everyone was feeling his aura. There was natural disasters happening. He spawned in via satanic teleportation. What does that even...
Yeah, these boys real demons. Real demons, not fake demons. Real demons, right? Alright, each of the 5 is based off of yokai, which is actually very interesting. These boys still demons.
I know Luffy was shaking, but he told the ops to spin, thinking they wasn't about it, and they literally spawned in. Saturn pulled up, looking like a Black Ops 3 ritual, and he was looking like this now. Who is this man beefing with? Does he low-key look like a Jewish crab? Yes. He even got the big-ass sniffer and the little hat.
That's okay. Yeah, that's crazy. I was not expecting to hear that, but like now that I see it, I can't unsee it type shit. I can't. Cause personally, I was thinking him and the 5 elders look like some goddamn Dark Souls Elden Ring DLC ass niggas, but not now that you said that. I cannot unsee that.
But that is not the point. Jewelry Bonnie tried to fade, bro, and he says if I didn't want to get stabbed, I would have dodged. While his eyes looking like this, looking like Prime Doomsday, looking like Prime...
Do you watch DC? Or read it? Did you say... I'm sorry, this is... Did you say Doomsday while I'm looking directly at Darkseid? The maker of Doomsday, or sometimes it's Lex. It kind of varied between comics, between Doomsday and Lex, and I think sometimes Brainiac has made Doomsday. Besides the point, the fact you showed me Darkseid, I don't know if that was a mistake, or like you actually don't know much about DC and like you just tried to guess. I'm assuming that was just a error in your wording. But even then, you didn't fix it, because when you're making a video and you're editing it, we see multiple times people put letters in the videos like I've done it. This is a whole rant. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you could have corrected yourself within the. Hold on, did you? Am I
get stabbed? I would have dodged. While his eyes looking like this, looking like Prime Doomsday.
He did not correct himself. I'm sorry, I'm tweaking out. I'm too much of a nerd to just let that go. But I got to move on.
Looking like prime Homelander. She about to get cooked past well done. We got some congratulations going on. He's out here one-shotting Sanji stupid ass. He went out bad, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Do not ever compare this man to Zoro ever again. But Saturn might actually be the booty snatcher. Bro out here beating on Jewelry Bonnie. Sir, please, she's only 12. Can we please let her go, bro? Her dad's kind of homeless right now.
I ain't gonna lie, the maker of One Piece kind of might need some prison time because the young girls in the show be looking at fully grown women. Now I get it, and over there in Asia, like the age of consent is a little bit lower, but chill out. Chill.
And also a slave. Next up, I want to talk about my son Bang from One Punch Man. Wait.
Now I know about One Punch. I know about Bang. That man, the truth. Old man boxing up giant monsters with nothing but his bare hands. That's right. Nothing but these putasos. Wait. Putaso. Yeah, I'm pretty sure putaso. Anyway, nothing but these heads, feet, knees, and elbows putting the beats on giant monsters. Come on now. Flowing water, crushing rock, bro. My goat for real.
Speaking of Bang, this video is actually sponsored by Bang Energy. Just kidding. Nobody want to sponsor my black ass? Yo, come on. Y'all know I'm broke, bro. I could barely afford this month's Fortnite skin. I had to eat porridge 10 times the last week. Wait, that's besides the point. You see this dude Goro was on 1 HP and still had to clutch up a 1v4 squad wipe. I'm not even gonna lie, he did them boys dirty. But then
egregious. Reverse jumping of the century. He was, keep in mind, he was already wounded. Bro systematically broke down their team comp. He found the weak link, and then once he got rid of the weak link, the weak link, he went one by one dismantling their party. On some Batman level thinking, just broke down their whole joint.
He had to get into a fight with a robo nigga. A 1v5 jumping is just insane. But since it's Geno's bum ass, he was destined to lose anyways. I've watched this show like 4 times, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen bro win a fight, but actually.
That's a fact. That's actually a fact. They give Genos a power up just to lose. It's actually insane to me.
It was in Goro's destiny to get jumped and lose that day because an old dude came falling from the sky to kick his dome in. His body hit the tree too, bruh. I know his back is hurting. Buddy gonna be walking like this when he gets back onto his feet. When he finally did get back up though, Buddy hit this smile, trying to run at Gramps, and they just knew what to do. Niggas ended the episode. You just know in the episode week break, bro was begging for help.
Where the homies at? Pull up right now. Crip, we sell niggas got me, cuz. Come get me right now. Yeah, homies.
Oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. As soon as you press play in the next episode, this man's in a type of combo you see Joseph Joestar hitting on the stand of the week at the end of the episode. I mean, it was just a brutal beating.
I'm not gonna lie. Bang, I get it. And I love you. But for this particular fight, you kind of a hoe. I get it, you old and you're not trying to fight, and like you weren't you probably weren't trying to fight him at full strength, but the fact that you pulled up, right, when he was already hurt, he just got done winning at 1v5, just was just fighting Genos, which is a way step up than everything he's been fighting so far. Then you show up, this man is tired, hurt, bloodied, like bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know Garo don't run for smoke, but if I was Garo, I would have ran. Like Genos, I'm like, okay, on the news, this guy always getting packed up. I might be able to handle him, but once my master shows up, my teacher, Bang is his teacher. Once he would have showed up, if I was Garo, I'd have been like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm done here. I don't got time for this, bro. I'm too hurt. I'm poisoned. I'm gonna head out, and then I would have just dipped off into the woods on feet.
That couldn't be stopped. He smacked this man in his neck and had his whole neck looking wrong. Almost gave bro 360 vision with this one. Then ran up, grabbing his arms and kneed his skull in. Just to grab Brody's ear and spin him around. I just want to say, in my 18 years of living, in thousands of anime watched, I have never seen ear jutsu be performed and pulled off this flawlessly.
Me either.
This right here is a master class at work. Then kicked him into a tree and then come flying down.
He had to
a
mute-
time where I
he had to
hit
mute
you
the
with
sound.
this. But Garo had nothing to do besides just run away from this fade. But instead,
I would have done that off the jump. I would have done that off the jump.
he ran into another fade. Buddy just ran into a knee.
Oh yeah, it wasn't sweet. Bane came with his brother. I forgot his name though, but it's like something weighing on steel metal, something like that. I don't remember him all that well. But yeah, 2 masters came in to jump one guy that was already hurt. Keep that in mind. 2 masters came to jump one already hurt person. Like, bro, if I was a girl, I'd be like, yeah, this is some bullshit, bro.
The chin. I just know he got the McDonald's theme song playing in his head right now. I don't know what that means, but it makes sense right now. Bang and Goon then ran up on bro and put him into a monologue. I mean, it was bad, bro. At some point, he wasn't even seeing the fight, just a black screen and punching sound effects. Now, this anime might be a surprise for y'all. Last time I covered Fairy Tail, all 12 of its fans got mad at me. Like I care what a Fairy Tail fan has to say. Just kidding.
I didn't even finish Fairy Tail. I got to the furthest I got in Fairy Tail was the tournament arc where they fought the other. They basically went. They're basically on an island where they fought another guild that was basically just them, but like the dark version, like dark flames, dark air. They're basically them, but like their element was kind of was poisonous to eat to them.
I used to love it though. It's low-key just mid down, not gonna lie. But Grandmaster Makarov was definitely on some type of timing. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I can't even do it, bro. I don't remember too much about him. So watch the show I was editing, but nah, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't do this, bro. I'm just gonna add like skip him, bro. I got Bucket Hat Splash. He too old. He unk for real. I got Brandon DTM. He's Mexican and he's old. That's just disrespectful. Noah SZX way too old. I'm Kevin said he was 19, bro. You're 30. Give it up. Anyways, let's move on now to Baki. You was probably thinking,
let's go, bro. If you know any fighting anime, I probably already seen it. I love fighting anime. Baki, Tengen. Alright, I'm yapping.
I was gonna talk about any of these other old dudes, but no. We gotta talk about Yujiro Hanma. But Eustass, he's only 30. Chill, bro. No. This nigga fought in the Vietnam War. That was in
Yeah, he is. Yeah, by that standard, he is old. Yeah.
1955,
by that standard,
bro.
he is old.
Baki takes place in the 2000s. Yujiro is 50 to 70 years old, bro. He not fooling me.
Built like that, looking like that. Hair still. But what the?
I want to talk about when Yujiro proved he's king of the old heads. They had this man in a 1v1 versus this old dude. Buddy looking like he finna sneak down my chimney and eat my cookies on December 25th. Looking like he gotta clean up after the Ross family. Bertram looking at nigga. But anyways, Yujiro started walking out to this man, leaving some aura behind. And as the other man charged up his attack, I already knew it was over. Yujiro stuck his hand inside dude's face.
I remember this. I remember. I love Baki, but they be doing some outlandish stuff in an anime that's supposed to be normal humans with just very good martial arts. Like the fact that he put his hand in his face and took his face off is absolutely insane.
Had him tap dancing, looking like Yujiro's jester. Over there dancing like Jim Crow is crazy. He tried to stop Yujiro, but he said, "Hands off me, nigga," and flipped this man upside down while also snatching off his face and throwing it into the crowd. Like, bro, ain't nobody want this, bro. What is we doing right now, Yujiro? You 70 years old, leaving dudes looking like Two-Face. And they had his homie in the crowd. I know you couldn't believe his eyes.
Two-Face? I'm pretty sure you mean No Face, because his face is gone. What do you mean Two-Face? It's literally No Face.
And for the next man he fought, he had to roll Buddy out in his wheelchair. What is Baki even about? If you gotta roll your opponent out in a wheelchair, maybe you shouldn't be fighting them. He's picking his opponents out like he's Jake Paul or something. But then when he got out the wheelchair, just even the size difference alone, this cannot be legal. This whole fight was basically elder abuse, like he threw Buddy into the washing machine. Old dude is a 100-year-old Chinese master, by the way, getting no diff by Yujiro. He even tried to pull his special move on Yujiro Hanma just for him to tank the hit, go back, and start laughing in his face. He then punched the ground and created an earthquake just to flex on him. 100 years of training just to get embarrassed like this is crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing. That is kind of embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie. Like he spent his whole life finding the perfect martial arts style, and his style is actually pretty dangerous. Like if we're being 100%, if he was fighting anybody else besides Yujiro, he would have won. Like his style is so crazy that if he fought anybody other than Yujiro, he probably would have beat them. Like It is what it is.
But right now, this is all I have for my anime old heads video. Honestly, I could do like 20 more characters. I could have made this longer too, but like, you know, if y'all like it, then I'll do part 2.
Okay. All right, I'm finna head out. But I want to say one more thing about Baki before I head out. I do find it interesting that it is an anime about purely like martial arts, but they still find some way to like make it crazy. Like they take what is normally possible in martial arts and kind of like elevate it to like a supernatural degree. But it's like it's never too far up to where it's like, yeah, y'all bullshitting. It's like Baki stays in that weird place of it's way past normal martial arts, but it's not high enough to make it like, yeah, it's not like high enough to where it's like past supernatural level. It's just like hitting that line of like this kind of don't make sense, but it's not too far gone for it to not make too much sense. I can't. Okay, bro. I can't even explain it myself, and I watch the show. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate it. And I love y'all. Peace.